Hello everyone, I'm Robin Troy, Head of International Remittance at xtravelmoney.com. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This video is for individuals looking to send money from India to USA for personal reasons and not business transactions. Whether it's for education, family support, medical expense, or any other valid purpose, this video will help you to understand all the important details. We'll be discussing the available methods, required documents, foreign exchange regulations, and tips to ensure smooth remittance experience. So stick around till the end because we will also be sharing some common pitfalls that you should watch out when doing a money transfer from India to abroad. Let's dive in. 4 options to transfer money from India to USA. 4 options are banks, money changers, online money transfer companies, and finally we have forex aggregators like xTravelMoney. All these methods use wire transfer or telegraphic transfer to send money abroad from India. So most things are common between them. So what really differentiates with each service and makes one better than the other? One is exchange rate, second convenience. The service which gives the best or the lowest or the cheapest exchange rate on your transfer at the same time offers the most convenience in terms of placing the order, sharing KYC documents, etc. is the best option to transfer money from India to USA. Now let's take a look at the charges and taxes on a money transfer abroad from India. Number 1. Exchange rate margin. The difference between the exchange rate you see on Google and the actual rate quoted by the money transfer service provider is the margin. The lower this margin, the better for you as the sender. Point number 2 is service fee. This could be a fixed fee or percentage of the transfer amount depending on the provider. Third charge, GST, 18%. Don't get scared by this huge number. The final GST you have to pay is actually pretty minimal compared to the transaction amount. Here is the table showing the GST amount you can expect to pay based on how much money you are transferring abroad. You can read our article, Tax on Foreign Exchange Transaction in India, to know more about GST in detail. Fourth charge is TCS, Tax Collected at Source. This is applicable if the total remittance in a financial year exceeds Indian rupees 7 lakh. This 7 lakh is TCS free limit and is not applicable in the case of tour remittance. TCS rates vary based on the purpose of transfer. Let's take a look at the table. To know more about TCS, read our article TCS on Money Transfer Abroad from India. Fifth charge is intermediary bank fee. When transferring money abroad, an intermediary or a correspondent bank facilitates the transfer by routing the money from the sending bank to the beneficiary bank. For this service, it takes a charge called the intermediary bank fee. This could be between $15 to 30 on transfers to the US. The sixth charge is beneficiary banks. Sometimes the beneficiary banks may charge a fee to credit the amount to the beneficiary. Not all banks take this charge. Usually it will be around $20 to $40 in the US. Now that you have learned about the money transfer options, let's see what are the valid purposes for sending money abroad. Can a person send money overseas from India freely for any reason without any restriction? The answer is a big no. You are allowed to make international transfers only for the purposes listed by RBI. Among the many valid purposes, here are the ones that people commonly use. First valid purpose that I am going to discuss is overseas education. This could be the university fee payment, sending money for the living expense of an Indian student abroad, transferring funds into a GIC account, that is for Canada, or blocked account, that is for Germany, etc. Second valid purpose is maintenance of close relative abroad. This purpose is for sending money to the most closest family members, and there is a permissible close relative list as per RBI given on the screen. Next purpose is gift remittance. You can use gift remittance for sending money to your friends and also your relatives, including close relatives. Another purpose is NRI repatriation. This is when NRIs transfer their funds from India to their country of residence. Another purpose is international tour remittance. This refers to sending money from India to a tour agency abroad in order to purchase their tour package or lodging or other services associated for their international tour. Now let's discuss the beneficiary details required for USA transfer. When sending money to the USA, make sure you have the following beneficiary details ready. Number 1, beneficiary name and address in USA, whichever is given in bank. Second is beneficiary bank name and branch address. Third, SWIFT code and routing number. And fourth, beneficiary account number. Documents required for international remittance. The documents required change based on the purpose of transfer. Usually, these documents are always needed. A government-issued photo ID of the sender, passport or voter's ID or Aadhaar card, PAN card copy of the sender, filled A2 form and declaration signed by the sender. Here, take a look at the documents required based on the purposes. How much can you send abroad? Resident Indians can send up to $250,000 in a financial year under the liberalized remittance scheme of RBI. For NRIs, there is no limit on remittance from an NRE or FCNR account. But if it's a NRO account, then there is no limit remittance from current income. If the remittance is made from an NRO account using the funds other than the current income, then the limit is $1 million per financial year. Time taken for transfers. Earlier in this video, we had mentioned that all the transfer options use the same method, that is wire transfer or also called telegraphic transfer. This is done with the help of passing messages over the SWIFT network. Since all the options use the same method, the time taken is also pretty similar, with most transfer taking 4 hours to 48 working hours. Sometimes there could be a delay if the chosen service provider in India is taking too long to verify the KYC documents, or if there is a mismatch in the beneficiary details provided. Common mistakes that you should watch out while making a transfer. If you are the sender, make sure your PAN and Aadhaar card are linked. It is a mandatory rule for transferring money abroad. While filling your A2 form, correctly declare all the forex transactions done in your current financial year. This is used to ensure that the total of foreign exchange bought or transferred abroad by you is below $250,000 equivalent in INR, and also to check if you have hit the TCS free limit of 7 lakh. Third point, double check the beneficiary details such as their name. It should be same as in the beneficiary passport and also in the abroad account details. Also be careful in typing the correct beneficiary account number and SWIFT code. Next is tips to save on your money transfer. Don't just focus on transfer fees. Check the exchange rate. This can save you a lot of money. Negotiate wherever possible. You will be surprised to know that not all banks or money transfer services have a fixed exchange rate. On negotiating, sometimes your provider may give you a better deal. Compare exchange rates across different providers. You can use platforms like xtravelmoney.com, as we are an aggregator of forex service providers. So that's everything you need to know about sending money from India to USA. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.